Hey everyone, my name is Carrie. I am the founder of Fit for a Purpose, and today we are out of our fitness studio in the garage teaching some sweaty classes and into the kitchen. And I know the holidays are upon us, not only Thanksgiving coming up, but the beautiful, wonderful, joyful Christmas season we have in the next few weeks. I don't know about you, but sometimes I get great stress and anxiety and worry during these times. Not only just the hustle and bustle and busyness of the season, but also all of the calories being intaked and just not a lot of time to focus on ourselves like we do for a lot of the year. So, what I wanted to do today is give you my 6 tips and tricks to get through the holidays. These are things that I do that I incorporate to myself and with my family to ensure that we keep a kind of a rhythm going throughout the holidays because we don't want to lose that routine and we definitely don't want to lose that consistency. So, of course, my number 1 tip or trick is don't stop the sweat for the season. Keep with your physical fitness, keep with your physical routine. It is so important during the holidays. Not only are we adding a lot of calories to our plate during the holidays with just bigger meals and parties and cookies being left around, especially, if you're in an office, there's lots of parties going on and sweets in the break room, in the office room, and just floating around everywhere. Cookies, candies, everywhere we look. It's very important to keep up your physical fitness, keep up your exercises. Like I said, for the calorie intake that we're getting, but also for the stress and anxiety of just the season itself. It's not meant to be stressful. It's meant to be joyous and beautiful and glorious. But a lot of times that extra stress weighs on us. And a great way to release that stress is through exercise. We talk about it all the time in my fitness classes. Exercise really reduces the anxiety, the depression, the anxiousness of everyday life. So think what it can do for you this holiday season. It just puts you in that right mindset to start the day. So don't give up the sweat. If you're shaky on time or maybe you don't have as much time in your day just from going to just different extracurriculars, try some of my Tabata or quick classes. Both of those are 15 to 20 minutes long, and I'll include some of those playlists here in the comments. But see if you can get in a 15 to 20 minute workout on most days. That would be 5 to 6 days a week to keep up with that routine and consistency through the holiday season. Number 2, when you're having a big party, when you're having a big meal like Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve dinner, Christmas Day, any kind of party you're going to, make sure you stay eating throughout the day. Eat a good breakfast. Have a nice snack a few hours before your meal so you're not starving. So you want to eliminate that hunger feeling when you sit down to eat, because the more you are hungry when you sit down to eat, chances are the more you're going to binge and eat calories that you don't really need. So make sure you eat throughout the day and don't starve yourself leading up to dinner. I know in our minds it's like, okay, I'm going to be eating more calories, so I'm going to take away calories from different parts of the day, but that's not a good mindset to have. You want to make sure that you stay eating that breakfast, lunch, and maybe a small snack before. I have lots of great different snack ideas, granola bars, and protein balls. Maybe a shake would be a great idea 3 to 4 hours before your meal. That way you're satisfied and full. Think of some creative ways. Head on over to Fit for a Purpose on Facebook. I have a slew of recipes over there that are great snacks. My favorite is a pumpkin spice energy bite, and I'll put that in the comments as well, that recipe. Number 3 is bring a healthy side dish. So if you're going somewhere, or even if you're hosting, you have a lot more control over what dishes are being served. Make sure there's some vegetable options in there, some fruit options, maybe things that aren't loaded with butter or salt. Maybe serve some steamed broccoli or steamed asparagus and put some Parmesan cheese on the side rather than on top, or butter on the side, rather than on top. Now I know if we are going to someone's house, we definitely want to enjoy everything that they're making, but maybe bring a side or two of your favorite dishes that are healthy and you know the ingredients in them. My favorite is a harvest bake that includes Brussels sprouts, butternut squash, pepitas, cranberries, and then I like to throw some cranberry chicken sausage in there as well, and it is delicious. Another one I love to bring along is butternut mac and cheese. That's also a favorite among everyone who tries it. I make my own cranberry sauce I love to bring. That way it's I know the ingredients that are going in are wholesome and good and fresh rather than the canned version. I also love to make my own pumpkin pie, and it's a crustless pumpkin pie. You all know that I'm gluten-free and I have celiac. So a lot of the desserts I can't engorge in because they have gluten in them. So I like to bring my own desserts. A pecan pie is one of my favorites, and I have a great sweet potato pecan pie recipe that I like to bring. Crustless pumpkin pie. Those are just some options for you. So think about bringing a couple of dishes that you know are safe, are good, and you can fill up on those if you're still hungry. Proper portion sizes are going to be key. So number 4 is plan ahead. Always plan your plate ahead. And I know it sounds really crazy and controlling, but it's not. It's not crazy, it's smart. Plan your plate ahead for parties, for big dinners. I do this when we go out to eat sometimes, so I know what I'm going to eat. This is key to success. You know what portion sizes are going on, and if you plan your plate, you can think, oh my gosh, I have 1 protein on my plate, 4 starches and no veggies. And maybe you can eliminate some of those starches and bulk it up with some veggies and more protein. So think about really deciding what you're gonna have before you sit down and getting proper portion sizes. Maybe half or a fourth of the portion sizes. That way you can try a little bit of everything on the table. Number 5 is have your pie and make your pie. And today you can eat it too, because you don't want to deprive yourself. You don't want to feel guilty on these in this holiday season. What you do want to do is give thanks and enjoy your meal. You'll end up regretting it if you come home from a party or come home from a big dinner and say, man, I really wish I would have had dessert. I don't know about you, but if I ever do that, I'm rummaging through the pantry, going through the refrigerator, and just kind of picking because I'm not satisfied, because my brain is focused on that dessert that I wish I would have had. And all of a sudden, you're eating 10 times more calories than that little piece of pie that you could have enjoyed at the party. So have your pie and eat it too. And last but not least, number 6 is a Bible verse I always recommend, and I've memorized it. I have my kids memorize it, and it's Philippians 4:6. And it's, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, so we want to be thanking God during every situation, present your requests to Him. So memorize that verse, and when we get a little bit of anxiousness with our thoughts, with our actions, going somewhere, all the hustle and bustle, think of that verse and think God is in control. Give all of your anxiousness and worrisome thoughts to Him. Think about all that is true and righteous and good and pure. Think about that beautiful meal, why we're giving thanks on this day, why we're celebrating the beautiful Christmas season. It's not to get anxious, and it's not to worry, and it's not to just become engulfed in the negative parts of Christmas. It's to become engulfed in the joy and the beautifulness that Christ was born on this day, for Thanksgiving, that we're giving thanks on this day for the food, for our family, for our friends, all of that good stuff. So remember, in every situation, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. Thank you guys so much. I hope these 6 tips help you out throughout the holiday season. I know I love to incorporating them in my lifestyle, and it just makes for a really smooth day. And then you're taking away the guilt and the worriness the next day. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving and Christmas season. Be sure to check out all of my workouts in Burn Along, and those are recorded Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I also have tons of quick classes and Tabatas to get you through this season. They're 15 to 20 minute classes that'll really kick it into high gear in a short amount of time. Fast, effective, efficient. That's how we do it in Fit for a Purpose. Thank you guys. I will see you later. Bye-bye.